Hi guys, I'm Josh Wade, IFBB Pro Bodybuilder, All Max Nutrition sponsored athlete, here at Dave Fisher's Powerhouse Gym in Torrance, California. Gonna take you through some training tips, some of my favorite exercises to do. All right guys, I love All Max Nutrition's Amino Core. Amino Core is all the branched chain amino acids. It's also loaded with B6, helps with transportation. But the branched chain amino acids are the most anabolic of the amino acids. They really help with muscle tissue breakdown. So they can be taken pre-workout, they can be taken post-workout. Most of the time we take a post-workout shake, which has all the essential amino acids, helps aid in recovery. During, we really like to take the branched chain amino acids, again, to help prevent muscle tissue breakdown. So intra-workout or during workout, I feel, is the most beneficial time to take those. Today we're blasting back. You can never be too wide, and the best width exercises normally like a wide pull down or a wide pull up. I feel a better connection with the wide pull down. I prefer to do them with a wide parallel grip. So I'm able to force my elbows down and contract my lats deeper, pull my whole shoulder girdle down to really force the contraction with the parallel grip or a neutral grip. So I primarily like to start my back workout with some sort of wide parallel grip pull down, and I love to superset it with a rope pull over. It's really a great upper lat activation, get some serratus activation from the pullover. When I do my rope pullovers, I like to do them with either a long rope or dual ropes. It helps extend the range of motion. So now I'm getting a full stretch and then a full contraction, driving my pinkies next to my thighs. So I'm getting an extended range of motion, harder contraction, and just like all the exercises that I preach, force the contraction, control the resistance, and then again explode for lats, especially pulling down or rows, explode through the elbows. Drive the elbows to the ground, force the contraction, control the resistance, and then on the rope pullovers, make sure you really try to accentuate that stretch. Reach for that stretch. Drive your pinkies down and think about a true pull over. You're trying to work like a half of a circle, not trying to pull it to you to make it a row. We're trying to make it a lat isolation exercise. So drive the pinkies towards the ground and let the cable pull around on its own. One area that I've been told I'm kind of lacking in is mid-back thickness. So when I do most of my rowing exercises, I do try to target the mid-back or the mid to lower traps, primarily with most of my rowing exercises. So for me, the bread and butter, the bent over exercises definitely build a lot of that mid-back thickness. For me, I prefer to do T-bar rows over a standard bent over barbell row. I feel like with the hinge point on a T-bar, it keeps you more in the precise range of motion, so you can extend the stretch and force the contraction, squeeze in between the shoulder blades or the scapulas, and then controlling the resistance. When I do my T-bar rows, I primarily like to use 25-pound plates. I know 45-pound plates are going to be heavier. With the 25-pound plate, I get more of an extended range of motion. I'm getting a harder contraction at the top because I'm able to pull my elbows up higher. Now I force the contraction a lot harder, and then again, force the contraction, control your resistance, and then explode the elbows up to squeeze at the top. Most of the time for me, after doing a bent over exercise and my lower back is a little bit tight, a little bit exhausted, I guess, I like to go to an exercise that's going to support my lower back so I can really focus on the contractions and not just stability at this point. So one of my favorite is a prone or an incline bench dumbbell row. I like to do them 2 arms at a time. If I'm doing a 1-arm dumbbell row, I might be able to get a contraction, but I feel like I'm rotating my torso a little bit too far around. So doing 2 arms at the same time allows me to fire the elbows up, squeeze between the shoulder blades, and control the resistance. So now doing them on a bench supported, my stomach is supported on the bench, so my lower back doesn't take over at all. Now I'm able to fire my elbows directly up, squeeze between the scapulas, control the resistance, and then explode the elbows back up again. So it's a lot more strict or precise motion than doing a bent over exercise without the stability or the support for the abdomen. All right, guys, that's a wrap. Again, Josh Wade here, IFBB Pro, All Max Nutrition sponsored athlete. Got to give a big thanks to Muscular Development, musculardevelopment.com, and at Team AllMax. Got to follow along. There's going to be continuous content being put out. Hopefully it helps you guys. Stay tuned. Josh Wade, out.